Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Game Night in the Region, streaming live on the Region Sports Network. We come to you tonight from Wheeler High School as the Quintel Incorporated presents coverage of the high school baseball as the Whiting Oilers visit the Wheeler Bearcats. I'm Doug Nelson, and I'll have the play-by-play for tonight's broadcast. And joining me with color analysis is Zach Zanelli. Zach, how we doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Beautiful facility here, huh?
Yeah,
We've been bragging on it, man.
As you can tell, last second change, we are at the new facility for the Wheeler Bearcats. Beautiful facility. Not 100% complete yet, but we're getting there. But this is the first game here. Really awesome.
Absolutely. Kudos to Union Township Schools. Zach, you trying to kill me. Game hasn't started yet, and Zach tried to deafen me and kill me at the same time. I almost wet myself. But, yeah, kudos to what an investment for the young people of Union Township, right? I mean, just as far as you can see, it's just unbelievable. You can see the growth, and, you know, as far as construction goes, and my brother's an administrator in Valpo, and he says it's never going to be cheaper than it is right now to get work done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you wait a year, it's going to be more expensive. If you wait, we're going to wait a year. No, you should do it as soon as you can. So kudos to them. And I mean, flat out, if they didn't have this, we wouldn't be playing today.
Yeah.
Right? It was a monsoon here earlier, so.
Yeah, this is all turf. And we know their old field is grass and dirt. And I looked at it earlier today. It didn't look too good. We had lots of pouring rain earlier. Now the sun is starting to come out. It's a little windy now, a little chilly, but I don't think rain's going to be a big issue here later on today.
No, we'll take this for April. But, yeah, today we have the Whiting Oilers visiting Wheeler. Whiting comes in at 2-7, and they're 2-1 in the Greater South Shore Conference, and Wheeler is 4-7, and they're 1-2 in the Greater South Shore. And Wheeler is last year's sectional champion.
Mm-hmm.
They ran into Ileana Christian, who eventually went on to, I believe they were runners-up, right? I think they lost in Indy last year, but and Whiting lost to Ileana Christian in the sectional. So I think at this level, I think everything goes through Ileana Christian right now.
Yeah.
So and the conference play. So tonight on the mound for Wheeler will be number 1, Nick Michechi. He's got a 13.26 ERA, an 0-2 record, 9 strikeouts and 9 walks. One thing I noticed, Zach, about both of these teams is they're pretty young right now. There's not a whole lot of upperclassmen. So, you know, and it takes time, you know, as we were talking about before the game.
Build for the future.
For the future, and take your lumps, but you'll get there. Michichi starts off with a
beautiful
first pitch
there.
curveball. Strike one. If you throw that for a strike, you're in business. Batting for Whiting is Elias Pimentel. He's batting .250 on the year, and he's a freshman. So, again, 2 programs that are pretty young right now. One-on-one count. We'll foul at the plate, 1-2.
It's like that was a slider, too.
Yeah, it was off speed, right?
Yeah.
It looked like it was a little movement to it.
You know, we saw lots of good off-speed pitches from Munster Crown Point yesterday.
It's not always about the velocity. I know people like that, like to light up the guns, but you got to be able to throw it where you want. 2-2 count.
That time.
Yeah, 2-2 count. That's a little show-me waist pitch, right? Still got time. Almost ducked in the way of that one, Pimentel did. Full count here on the batter. Leadoff man's job, right? See as many pitches as you can and
try to get on base.
See his repertoire, see what he's going to throw at you.
I wonder what he's going to throw here.
He's got to challenge him. Can't defend walks. It's a little upstairs. Pimentel draws the leadoff walk. The first pitch forecast is brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. Tonight's forecast is the feels like is 37, but the sun's out, so we'll take that. And as you said, it's a little breezy, and we had a little rain earlier in the day, but looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner here, Zach. Like I said, we'll take this for April, though.
Mm-hmm.
Now up for Whiting, freshman, number 23, Julian Jernigan. Hit by pitch.
That hit him, yeah.
Yeah.
So quickly 2 on here for Whiting.
Yeah, nobody out, and you got 2 guys on with no hits yet. So Whiting comes in with a team batting average of 161. So you want to make them earn it.
Yeah.
You can't allow walks. Now up, Kason Dunn, the junior, batting .353 for the Oilers. Got that first pitch curveball over. We're going to talk about the turf here, Zach, as the game goes on, but kind of you wonder how it changes the game with bunting,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
As
the ball's
opposed
gonna
to if it's going to,
come quicker at you.
yeah. I think it's a little more difficult to bunt on turf than it is in grass.
Mm-hmm.
0-2
slider there.
Yeah, 0-2 on Dunn. He's got to make an adjustment. You can see him move up in the box. He's standing on that inside line. I love that 2-strike approach.
You know, we talked about off the air, what kind of shoes do you have to wear on turf?
Yeah, again, it's really up to the school because they don't want to tear up the turf. That's a fair ball in the right field corner. That's going to be trouble. That's going to score maybe 2.
They're waving him in.
They're waving him in. That's a
The ball has just got out to the cutoff man.
nice. That's a triple there by Dunn. And again, that's what happens when you have a walk and a hit by pitch.
Yep.
What
You
a
get off to a
challenge,
good
guys.
start.
Yes. Whiting's off to a early 2-0 lead here before there's any outs.
And that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter.
Luke Maley. Luke's batting 188 for the Oilers. Curveball striking the outside part of the plate, but I thought that last at bat by Dunn, that was a great 2-strike idea. Just take it, where it's thrown.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to do too much, and it kind of tailed away from the right fielder. Ball in the dirt, 1-1 count. Yeah, Luke Maley's a senior outfielder. Playing left field here for the Whiting Oilers today. Machichi challenges him there with a heater. It was right down Main Street.
Yeah, I think he was looking off speed because he swung a little late at that.
Yep.
Seen him throw a lot of off speeds today. Maybe that was like his 3rd or 4th fastball.
Yeah.
There's another off speed.
Strikeout swinging there by Maley. That's what Machichi and the Bearcats needed there. Now up number 24, Carlos Jimenez, who's the DH, coming batting .222. He's a freshman. That might be a pitch in a year from now. He might turn and take that in the bicep a little bit. Get on base. 1 out. Man on third. Slow roller left side. Third baseman gets it foul.
Might have gone to fair territory if it got to third base, but
Did you see that? I was kind of.
it might have been rolling toward fair territory.
Yeah, had some spin on it.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if he was running or not. Maybe he had a play if it went to fair territory.
He was running it out. It had been a tough play. Curveball in the dirt, 2-1 count. Yeah, as we've mentioned, this is the first time they're on the field, and you wonder how many times Machichi's thrown off turf, because it is different from being on dirt.
And everything on this field is going to be a first. We already seen our first walk. We've seen our first double, or triple actually.
Yeah.
We saw our first strikeout. We'll see what's the first home run.
They should
On
have
this
taken
field.
they should have taken the ball from the first pitch and put that away, put that in the trophy case, right? Ceremonial first pitch. Oh, there you go. Wow. Yeah, they got to throw out the
Plus, the first pitch was a ball. So
curveball. Good job here by him and as the DH, fighting it off. He's just trying to put it in play here, Zach. Middle infield's playing back. Third baseman's playing back. First baseman's playing in. But if it's hit to anybody but the pitcher, I think you could probably score a run here.
I think anywhere but the third baseman, you get that run in. First base is coming in a little bit now.
There he goes.
There you go. Up right to the pitcher, but
Oh, no.
he's not going to pay attention to that. Third guy coming in.
Yeah. Early in the game, they're giving you an out. You can look him back, right? Freeze him at third. Look him back.
I wonder if he forgot about the runner or.
Now for Whiting, 2 outs, bases cleared. Number 1, Alex Rodriguez comes in batting 143. He's a little smaller than the A-Rod and played for the Mariners for a while, huh? And
Rangers and Yankees.
And Yankees. First pitch curveball again by Michichi. Is the professional baseball A-Rod overrated or underrated? You could see that both ways.
Yeah.
Well, popped up in the infield. It's going to be tough on a windy day here. Third baseman's taking charge. Popped out to the third baseman. On the inning, 3 runs for Whiting on 1 hit and no one left on. As we go on to the bottom of the first, you're watching Game Night in the Region on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Our hero, Lantern Man, faces off against a nefarious insurance swindler.
I'll trick them into a contract and just keep raising the rates.
Luckily, they can make a call to Crow Company's Lantern Man. He's always ready to protect families from the insurance swindler.
I can easily defeat your overpriced policies. Fair prices always prevail when you call me, the Crow Company's Lantern Man.
Crow Companies, insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to Game Night in the Region on Region Sports Network here at beautiful Wheeler High School. Our lineup for the 4-7 Bearcats led by Daniel Stewart. Keegan Keel will be leading off, playing center field. Nick Michichis in the second spot, pitching. Nick Bravo is at third, batting third. Cleanup is David Linlow, he's the DH for Vincent Tatini. In the 5 spot, Caleb McLaughlin playing first. 6 spot is Fred Gates in right field. Next up will be Blake Laba, who's in left. And in the 9 hole is Noah Uslick. He's at second base. Pitching for the Oilers tonight is Kaysen Dunn, who's already got a triple. He's got a 9.33 ERA with a 0-1 record, 11 strikeouts and 10 walks. Again, Zach, I think it's a matter of throwing strikes, make him put it in play.
Yep. Don't want to see any walks.
Yeah. Looks like the wind's blowing in from left center field here, so challenge batters. With the conditions, it's going to take a poke to hit one out of here. So challenge guys, make them hit it.
Trying to think what the dimensions are. You think 330 down the line? 400 straightaway center?
That's pretty big. I don't know. 400 is pretty deep. I don't know if that's 400.
probably
370, 380. That's what I was thinking.
I know Lake Central's field has, I believe, 400 straightaway. They got a pretty big field.
Yeah, that's why those gaps are huge. Lake Central had a kid a couple years ago. Who was he? I can't remember his name. I'll think of it. But he led the state in triples because those gaps were so big. Well, who was it? No, he went to VU. Turnbow. Yeah, he played at VU. But yeah, those gaps in this turf, it'll get to the wall quick, as we saw with that triple.
The ball's going to move a lot quicker.
Yeah. Leading off for the Bearcats, number 3, Keel, batting .304, lefty. First pitch is outside. Again, the job of the leadoff man, see as many pitches as you can. Make the pitcher work. Get on base. Swung at a low fastball there. 1-1 count. That's another thing, the distance between the home plate and the backstop. That's quite the run.
Yeah, really big.
A lot of
Good
foul
seating, too.
Yeah, a lot of foul territory. Two-one count. Looked like a little changeup. I've seen a couple teams, Zach, that have those earpieces. The coach is telling the catcher what he wants to do.
Yeah, is it like a pitch comm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pitch comm. There you go. You young guys got the names for that. Mine's a Radio Shack headset.
Yeah, you're starting to see a lot of the new technology now these days.
Yeah, it's kind of creeping down to the lower levels.
New MLB is starting a challenge system, balls and strikes, probably for next year. I know they challenged it a lot in spring training this year. I believe it's called the ADS system.
Okay. 2-2 count. Keel didn't like that call, but a little low and away. Full count on the batter. Another good at bat here, though. I like that. Back, foul territory off the net.
Might have swung at ball 4 there, but
You've got to protect.
Good way to make contact.
Right? You got to protect. Shorten up, protect. Put it in play. Ground ball right side. Good job by the Whiting pitcher to get over and cover. A little 3-1 put out there. Good job by Dunn. Now up for Wheeler, number 1, Nick Machichi. Our starting pitchers tonight are sponsored by the Anigenberg Exteriors Home Improvement Hurlers for today. There, a little bunt try. I like that idea. I'm a small ball guy, Zach.
It's fun.
You can't rely on the 3-run home run, right? Is that what they say? So thank you to Anigenberg Exteriors for sponsoring our starting pitchers for today. 1-1 count here on Machichi. It's up high and outside. It's hard sometimes for young people too, is you can't carry a starting pitcher and you can't carry that to the plate, right? It's two separate entities. You got to have a short memory in baseball. Fly ball right field is going to tail away.
Wynn's going to push it.
As we said, that he's got a chance for 3 here. Whiting getting the ball back in the infield. That sliding triple from Machichi.
For a second triple of the inning.
Yeah.
One from each side. Yeah, if you hit it in that right field area, chance for 3 there.
As we
every
said,
time.
yeah, the ball's tailing that way with the wind pushing it. Up for Wheeler, number 14, Nick Bravo, comes in with a 444. Sorry, number 10, 444 batting average with 14 runs scored. That's where the 14 came in. Little gamesmanship there. 1 out. Whiting's playing back for the out at first base. Little slider away. Great job by the catcher there. Good work.
Saved a run.
Saving a run. Elias Pimentel. It's one of those things that don't show up in the scorebook maybe, but it's could end up being huge. 1-0 count. Slow roller left side. Back to the pitcher. He froze him. He just threw it over his head. Right fielder did not back up the throw. And Bravo decides to stay there. So I'm going to go E1 there.
Yeah.
You think? Yeah.
Yep. Throwing air way too high.
But the run scores, 1 out for Whiting for the Oilers, and you can't give extra outs on a day like today. One out, man on first. Now up, number 18, David Linlow, DH for Wheeler, batting .208. Big kid.
I just realized there's train tracks. There's
Oh,
a train
yeah.
going by right now.
Kind of like their steel yard, huh? That ball's sailing too.
Yeah, that wind is really pushing it right now, even on the throws.
Yep. You could, from our angle, you could see it just kept going and going.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get the ball down. You got 1-0 count here for Linlow. Good opportunity for an RBI. Two 2-0. Missing outside. Linlow's sitting. You got to be sitting fastball. There it was. Pop up to right field. It's going to be an adventure, yeah. It's a single to right field. Linlow stretched it into a double. I don't think you can give him an error on that, can you?
It didn't touch his glove, so I'm going to say it didn't. Yeah. Really hard with the wind right now.
Mm-hmm. Up to the plate for Wheeler, number 9, Caleb McLaughlin, coming in batting .208. Man on second, 1 out. Today's a good day to be a ground ball pitcher. Anything in the air is going to be an adventure. Pickoff moved to second base. Anytime you can get the pitcher thinking about a base runner, it's good for the offense. He's got an aggressive lead. Fastball. That's going to be a tough play. Another ball away. To the fence. Run scores. Linlow will score. I'm going to go E6 on the throw, huh? That's why he scored? Yeah. That's 3 errors already for Whiting. I'm going to go base hit and E6 on the throw. That got him to second base. What do you think? That sound all right?
I agree. Yep.
Up now for Wheeler will be Christian Kutka, number 11, playing left field. We got 3-3 score already, Zach.
Yeah, that was quick. I think without the win, we could have been out of this inning.
Yeah. 1-1 count here on Kutka. Looking for an out somehow, some way. Get a ground ball. Foul ball left side. Souvenir. Is that area fenced off? You're not going to be able to get that one, are you? 1-2 count here on Kutka. You just want to put it in play. Little high curveball there. You got to stay on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
With the wind the way it is, you if you figured it out, you probably get some movement on the pitch. Fastball, foul ball hard right side. First base coach had to dance out of the way. He's getting rips. Battling with 2 strikes. Another ball right side. Nice play by the Whiting first baseman. You'll take that. Ground out to the first baseman, but an RBI for Kutka. 2 outs here, and Fred Gates is up. Playing right field for the Bearcats. Little inside fastball gets to the backstop, 1-0 count. It'll be kind of interesting with the pace of this game to see the lights, see how it affects the field. They have the lights that point down.
Yes, the LED lights.
Yeah. Ball high, 2-0 count.
You're seeing lots of fields that got those lights now. They're really, really awesome to see.
Yeah, they're more efficient, right? They're more energy efficient. But it's interesting to see when the ball gets above the lights and that comes back down in. 3-0 count here on Kutka.
They can flicker anytime a home run is hit.
There you go. Dunn throws one behind his. Hustling down to first base is Gates. Sorry, Kutka. No, sorry, Gates. Now up for Wheeler. Blake Laba comes in batting .042. Good visit here by the coach to slow things down here for the Oilers. And Dunn. You know that they've scored 4 runs, but only one of them is earned. You know what I mean? It's not. It hasn't been crazy. It's.
What do you have? 3 errors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 errors right now, with the catcher's error, but. We're to the point, and we were again talking about this pregame a little bit about the. High school baseball, sometimes you get like 5-6 games a week. You know, pitchers are getting really stretched right now, and some days you pray for a rain day, you know. Like the old Bull Durham, you need to go turn on the sprinklers. 2 outs, man on first. Ooh. Lava ducks out of the way of that one. That ball might come back fair. It did. Look at that wind. That ball, I'm telling you, probably started foul, and the wind blew it back into left field. What do you do there? Is that a hit, you think, or are you?
I'm giving that an error.
We're going to do an error. Yeah, E7. That's what I'm
glove. Should have been a catch.
Yeah, if you're. I think we have a courtesy runner, but if you're done right now, you're a little frustrated. This is a lot of pitches that are not necessary with 5 errors in the first inning. Courtesy runner at first base is Calvin Pallone. Is that close? There you go. Now up in the 9 hole, man at second, third is Noah Uzelik, playing second base for the Bearcats. Inside fastball, even the count 1-1. Yeah, he's looking for something on the barrel here. Ball in the outfield, scores 2. Little off-speed pitch there by Dunn. Nice pitch. 1-2 count. Key to that changeup, Zach, is you got to miss low.
Yep.
If you leave that up, you're going to get tattooed.
Might be looking to throw the same pitch here.
Little waist pitch there. 2-2 count. Little slider outside part of the plate. Zach, how we doing down there, buddy? You're yawning already.
Yeah, we got 2 Zachs in the booth right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, the tough play to
Tough
third. You got to
grounder.
come get it. Uh-oh. No one's covering third. Infield hit for Uzelik and the RBI. Like I said, if you're done, you should have been out of this inning a long time ago. As we go back to the top of the order, Keegan Keel. Last time up, he grounded to the first baseman on a hard shot. You already messed up your scorebook.
I did.
You got to flip to the next
I'm a
column.
little behind right now.
You got to flip to the next column. You can use mine. My fancy legal pad.
I like it.
There you go. Second, third, 2 outs here. Dunn falls behind. Oh boy, yanked down the first baseline. Foul. 1-1 count. If you're done, you just want to ground ball at somebody. It's like a Wrigley Field windy day.
Mm-hmm. Hit him.
Hit him. Dead ball. Everybody goes back. Keel gets hit by pitch to load him for Nick Michichi, the pitcher. Dunn's talking to the dugout. Usually that's not a good sign. When your pitcher's talking to the Whiting dugout, he either wants out of the game
Or he's injured.
or he's not very happy. Two outs, bases loaded here for the Bearcats. Ground ball on the right side. Nice play by the second baseman. Ground ball. That's what Dunn was looking for. Ground ball to end the inning for the Bearcats. They had 5 runs on 4 hits, and 3 left on base. After 1, it is Whiting 3 and the Wheeler Bearcats 5. You're watching Game Night in the Region on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Quintel Incorporated is a family-owned and operated company located in Northwest Indiana that specializes in the reconditioning, repair, and remanufacturing of heat exchangers. Since 1994, Quintel has been handling jobs of all sizes throughout the country. Equipped with the most modern technology and advanced tools, Quintel provides top-notch service. When you trust Quintel for all your needs, you'll get peace of mind and a finished job that exceeds your expectations. For more info about Quintel and the services they provide, visit quintel-inc.com.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to Game Night in the Region on Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Top of the second inning. This is go grab dinner, come back. This is gonna be a marathon. This is gonna be a long game. Zach squared, right?
Believe so.
Sometimes that long inning can be tough on Michichi. It's been a while since he threw a strike. Now he's pitching with a lead. You know, he got out kind of off to a rocky start, but kind of helps the morale when you answer with 5 runs and playing with a lead. You wonder how long Dunn will stay in. You know, I know a lot of those weren't his fault, but they have a kind of a thin bench, don't they, today? The Whiting Oilers. We didn't see too many guys.
You saw 9 on the line for the anthem.
Yeah.
We had the pitcher and catcher warming up, so 11, I think.
Yeah, there you go. See, Zach, one of you guys might have to throw.
I've done it before back in grade school.
My shoulder would not be very happy with me if I had to do that. Leading off for Whiting, number 22, Diego Torres, third baseman for Whiting. Chichi starts off with a strike, swinging strike on Diego Torres. Oh, 1 count. A little curveball, a little behind Torres. Cold day like today, it's kind of hard to get that grip. You know, you lose the grip. Pitching with the black hood on. What's your? I mean, he jammed, got it in his hands. I guess so. Little put out back to the pitcher, and Machichi handles it himself.
A good hustle there. Gets to the ball quickly and tags him, or else he had to throw it.
Yeah, and that's what you want. That's what you want to do with pitching with a lead, right? You just want to make him put him in play. Let your defense work. Now up for Whiting, number 17, Angeles de la Certa, center fielder.
It's always good when you have a pitcher that can field.
Yeah, get off the mound. He got off the mound quick. Gets ahead of strike 1. First pitch fastball. Working quick. Keep your defense on their toes. Slider in the dirt. Even the count at 1-1. Zach, do you have a preference? Are you a Cubs or White Sox guy?
I am a White Sox fan. Oh, God. So it's a little tough right now, but I'm being patient, waiting for them to be good again.
2-1 count here on De La Cerda. Yeah, minor league baseball is pretty good on the south side. Did they play the Railcats?
I'm paying attention to a lot of that. They do not play the Railcats.
Okay.
They're in a different league.
I'm just saying that's about where they're at right now. 3-1 count for De La Cerda. I know, I'm joking with you, Zach. I hope they do. I mean, I enjoy going to games there.
Yeah. Perfect tailgating.
That's it. Good job there.
I'm just waiting for it to get warmer out so I can go.
Even up the count.
I don't think I've been to an April game in a long time.
3-2 count, sorry. Yeah, you don't want to do that when the wind's off the lake. Ball 4 for De La Cerda. Draws a walk. Yeah, I've been at Wrigley when the wind comes off the lake. It's not very enjoyable.
Yeah, Wrigley's awesome too. I've been there for the Winter Classic. Unfortunately, the Blackhawks couldn't get the W there that time.
Did you see the stat about all of the Chicago organizations and how long it's been since they've advanced in any kind of postseason? It's not promising.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here? We have a new pitcher already?
Injury?
That's probably a pitch count thing? No? Is he okay? Hopefully Machichi's okay.
And so he's getting off the field, or he's getting a new glove.
Now pitching for the Bearcats, number 20.
Don't think I have a 20
I
on
don't
this
have
list.
a 20 on the roster. Do you know who that might be?
A left-handed pitcher. Looks like the left-handed pitcher who's not in the lineup is Tyler Hughes.
Tyler Hughes is also
Not him, okay.
He looks like a youngster.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Jack Gates, but I don't understand why he either that matter.
Well, again, while we figure out who's pitching right now, we think it's Jack Gates. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Game Night in the Region, on Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Welcome back to Game Night in the Region Sports Network. We have confirmed it is Jack Gates, lefty, on the mound now for Wheeler. Now up for Whiting is number 9, Noah Cruz, a shortstop for the Whiting Oilers. Gates start out, fastball, strike. I like seeing a good lefty move to first, right?
Yeah, it could be tricky for the runners. You don't know where the throw is exactly going.
Yeah, a little Clayton Kershaw move. Oh.
And they could just call it a balk.
He just called the balk. He's got a pause there somewhere. Curveball. Got the outside
beautiful.
part of the plate. Yeah, 0-2. Cruz just puts it in play. Flies out to the first baseman. Good job with 2 strikes, but didn't find the grass. Now up for Whiting, number 10, Elias Pimentel. Back to the leadoff spot.
Now, since this is turf, would you say grass and dirt, or would you say turf?
Ooh, now you're going to get picky. White Sox fan. White Sox fan, picky. Man alive.
And I think I'm the only Sox fan at Region Sports.
Hey, stay strong. Stay strong. Gates starts out 0-1. High fastball here on Pimentel.
No, Chris Ramirez is a Cubs fan. Mike Dewan is a Cubs fan. Rich Castillo is a Cubs fan. You're a Cubs fan, I'm assuming.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm not a bandwagon Cubs fan. I could tell you the starting lineup from 1980. Maybe not 80. Maybe like 84, 82. Diehard Cubs fan. That used to be a real thing. Oh, line drive back up the middle. Nice play by the second baseman. High throw. The first baseman did a good job of. I think people think that's too. 3 outs here for the Bearcats. Clears the bases. You're watching Game Night in the Region on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
With 40 years of experience serving Indiana, Illinois, and Tennessee, Enigenberg Exteriors has only had one goal in mind: to achieve excellent customer service. From commercial and residential roofing to siding, window, and door replacement, Enigenberg Exteriors delivers 110% customer satisfaction from the first hello to the final walkthrough. Visit Enigenberg.com for more information or give them a call at 219-365-2837. Enigenberg Exteriors. Restoring hope, one project at a time.
Welcome back to Game Night in the Region, or Region Sports Network. We're heading to the bottom of the second inning with Bearcats from Wheeler up 5-3 on Whiting. We talked about the Whiting 5 errors, unofficial. We're unofficial stat people here. I think our score guy is the official book guy. But anyway, 5 errors in the first inning.
Yeah, it's tough, especially with the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Just not going in their favor today.
Not yet.
Seen a couple drop balls.
But as you mentioned, it's a long game. I thought
Plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time. And I thought Gates and Pachichi did a good job of pitching with a lead there. Got back to the dugout quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Leading
Whiting's only down 2, so
yeah, long way to go.
They got 3 runs in the top of the first.
They proved they can do it. For a team coming in batting only 160, or what I say, 181. Wheeler's only batting 202 as a team, so still early in the year. Batting for Wheeler, number 10, Nick Bravo. Last time up, he had an error on the pitcher. Foul ball right side. Into the soon-to-be grass area, I'm assuming. A lot of black dirt in the area. Look at the growth of this campus. It looks like a 4A school, how big it is. Fastball behind Bravo. But again, kudos to the Union Township administration. This is beautiful. You look to the southeast there. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
I mean, it
yeah.
really is. Curveball. Caught the inside corner. Kind of a front hip curveball there. Froze Bravo a little bit. That's a pitcher. I don't know if you can hit that pitch fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Foul
that
ball.
one too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Foul ball left side. I think that's a great spot. You started at their front hip and drop it over the corner of the plate. But 1-2 count. Curveball away. Fights it off to the right side. Zach, did you play Little League baseball or rec?
I did play Park District baseball for maybe 15 years.
Okay.
Did not do high school, but
curveball, a little high.
1 year of travel ball.
When I was a kid, you'd go, even if we didn't play, I played Little League, and you'd get a treat ticket for chasing foul balls. So you go to the concession stand and get a popcorn and ball in the dirt, full count here for Bravo.
You had to return the baseball then?
You return the baseball,
Yep.
but you got,
something to return.
Something. I could stay there all day and eat for free because I was chasing foul balls. Fly ball right side. See, that's going to blow foul, I would be willing to guess. Great hustle by the Whiting first baseman. Dealing with the wind, Luke Maley. Sorry.
I've seen a couple stories where if you're at a major league game and you catch someone's first home run, I think you'd return it in exchange for like a gift or a meet and greet.
Sure. Or keep it.
It's up to the person who got the ball.
Sure. Curveball. Bravo roped that to left field.
Yeah, got all of that one.
Good at bat. Hit a hanging curveball. No outs. Man on first for David Linlow. Linlow had a rip last inning. Double.
It's going.
Hit and runs on. Ball's tailing away. Stolen base for Bravo. Linlow did a good job of protecting the runner.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that's why he swung there.
Yeah, it looked like it. Try to get him over, get him in. Nobody out. Oh, 2 count. I think Dunn looked again. He looked decent in the first inning. He's looking really good right now. 0-2 for Linlow. Pickoff attempt to second base. Back easily is Bravo. Again, it's a One of those things you're just trying to move a runner. Foul ball left side. Third base coach is chasing it down the foul line. Oh, to be young. Older guys would just kind of look at that and say, go get it. 0-2 still. High fastball, fouled right side. Back by the concession stand. Still 0-2. If you're done, you kind of maybe bounce one in there, huh? Throw one in the dirt. Maybe they'll chase Linlow. Needs a nope. Fielder's choice, right?
Yeah, I'll give it a hit.
You give him a hit?
Yeah. Well, what do you think?
I think it's a fielder's choice because if he would have thrown the first, he would have.
Yeah.
Should have. You take the out there. As you said, they're still in the ball game. Now you got first and third, nobody out. Caleb McLaughlin is up. He had a base hit first time up. He's bunting. Safety squeeze. Play at the plate. E2. Error on the catcher.
Yeah, you can tell Dunn is not happy there.
Nope.
With his hands on his head.
A little frustrated. You gotta.
Nothing is going in his favor today.
Gotta have a poker face out there. It's hard to do sometimes, but you gotta have a poker face. Now up for Wheeler number 11, Christian Kutka. Get a ground ball ground out to first base last inning. Ball inside. Gets away. Runners advance. Dunn is visibly unhappy. If you're the catcher, maybe go out and talk to him a little bit. No one's up in the Whiting bullpen. Second and third, nobody out here in the bottom of the second. From beautiful Wheeler High School. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Kutka's sitting dead red. Something I can drive right here. Foul ball at the plate here. Got away from the catcher. McLaughlin come in batting 208. About a third of the way through the year. Good job by Dunn to come back. We got a swinging strike, 2-2 count. Kutka's a junior.
In the count now.
Yeah. Evens it up. Ball away. Full count. Again, I think if you're Whiting, if you get a ground ball at somebody, you're going to first. You're still getting outs. Foul tip, just barely stays alive. Yeah, but I still think you're getting outs. Third baseman's playing deep. There's been a couple balls hit to him, but if he was playing in, he might have been able to throw him out. That's a long throw. Kutka takes one off the right thigh to load him up. Number 13, Fred Gates is up. Looks like we have another pitching visit. We might be having a pitching change.
And that's going to be it.
You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back here to Game Night in the Region, our Region Sports Network. Whiting's going to have a new pitcher, number 17, Angeles de la Sorda. Sophomore.
He's got to deal with bases loaded, nobody out.
That's not enjoyable. That's not what I would prefer as a pitcher. But that's where they're at. Sophomore, too. De La Sorda comes in with a 19.09 ERA, 0-1 record. 4 strikeouts and 5 walks in 3.2 innings.
Well, if these runs come in, I don't think those will go towards him.
Those aren't his, right.
They'll go towards Dunn's stats.
All of our pitching changes are sponsored by Anagan Exteriors Home Improvement. Thank you again for your support. Yeah, again, I still think you're still getting outs, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to get one out here somewhere.
You got to force anywhere.
Yeah.
Wherever the ball's hit, you got to get the force at the closest base.
Bring your corners in. Get a force somewhere. If you're lucky,
Go
turn
for two. Yeah.
What do you think of the rules of Major League Baseball with like the pitch timer and everything? I know
like
it speeds up the game.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's what I like the most.
There's a couple I just don't. And hit by pitch, first pitch.
At first, I think it was probably challenging for the pitchers because of how much time they have. I know a lot of them were getting violations at the start of spring training, but I think all of them got the handle of it. No one's really talking about it anymore.
Now up for Wheeler, number 7, Blake Laba. He flew out to left field. Sorry, flew to left field, and the left fielder had a tough time with the wind and dropped it. I do like it because it does speed it up.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those games were getting long, 3.5-hour games.
Now you're seeing like just 2-hour games.
Yeah.
Like not even maybe.
Right. They're moving right along.
If it's a pitcher's duel.
Yeah.
They move right along.
2-0 count here on Laba. Corners are playing in. They're looking for a ground ball. Ball 3 inside, 3-0 count. As we mentioned, we talked about, you don't know, what we have. It's hard to, especially spring with makeups and this and that. And we don't know how many games Whiting's played this week. That's what I'm trying to get to. I mean, they could be low on pitchers right now. They walks them in.
I know both teams played yesterday, both teams with tough losses.
Now up for Wheeler in the 9-hole, Noah Uzelik. Noah had a single last time up. Scores now 8-3. Wheeler here in the bottom of the second. Ball gets away. That's why the middle infield should back up after every pitch. 1-0 count. Wheeler's looking for that one hit to break it open here a little bit. I know it's still 8-3 and it's early, but never have enough runs.
Good pitch there.
1-1 count. He needs to be thinking up the middle, Uzelik. Right field gap is monstrous. You get inside the park home run will happen here this year. Ball's spinning like a top ground ball. The first baseman does get the out, stays with it.
Looks like that had spin too. It looked like it was going to go foul, but then that spin kept it in fair territory.
Yeah, it sounded like it hit off the cap of the bat, very end. Score's now 9-3 for the Bearcats to bring up the leadoff man, Keegan Keel. Keegan has been hit by a pitch and grounded out. Hard ground ball to the first baseman. Looking for a bunt for a hit. Didn't look like a squeeze or anything. Looks like it was a bunt for a hit. Fouled it off the plate. So it's tricky lefties. Quick. Roll it toward that third baseman. Ball away. 1-1 count, even it up. One out here for the Whiting defense. Got some Bearcats in the bullpen warming up. Maybe just trying to stay loose. Foul ball left side. 1-2 count. De La Cerda's kind of settled down here.
Looks like the bullpens are right next to the dugout.
Yeah.
Usually see some bullpens either in the outfield or pretty close to the foul poles.
Curveball stayed up and away. 2-2 count. Third baseman's playing in. Curveball away again. Full count. Even it up. Fills it up. Why do I keep saying even it up? Correct me. Zach squared. Loses him on ball 4. To bring up the pitcher, Nick Michechi. Had a triple and grounded out to the second baseman. Little slash there to the shortstop. Forced at second. They get the guy out at second for the second out of the inning, but he gets the RBI. Yeah.
Good
That
play
was
there
it.
to get the out, and I
Yep.
went out away from getting out of it.
Yeah, sorry. That was Jack Gates there subbing in for Michechi.
They would have another stolen base.
Now up, number 10, Nick Bravo. Ball right center. There's my call. This could be an inside the park home run. Let's see what kind of wheels Nick has. I just called that. Oh, we're going to have a play. We're going to have a play. Oh, he's safe. There's your inside the park home run. Nick Bravo. Might need some oxygen, but there's your inside the park home run to that right center gap I was just talking about. We used to call that right center gap Tripleville.
I thought it was just like a little bloop. It was going to be a bloop single, but it carried all the way to the wall.
Sure did.
And he just made it. Ooh, look out.
Up the middle. Number 18, David Linlow. Follows it up with a single up the middle.
He break the bat?
That sounded something bad. It did, a broken bat.
I did not.
The handle is right there in his hands.
A broken metal bat. You don't see that every day.
Huh. I wonder it's a 2-piece bat.
Wow.
Easily $400, huh? Maybe under warranty, you get a new bat. 2 outs brings up Caleb McLaughlin. Caleb is singled and had an error on the catcher.
I wonder how that feels on the hands.
Not good. The Bees are out.
Did he have batting gloves on? I don't think he did.
Now 13-3 Wheeler. Curveball in the dirt. Linlow steals second. Are you at all impressed that I called that inside the park home run to right center?
You were right. You're right on it.
I was close. With the train coming through.
Pretty big field, so there's a really good chance if you hit it there.
And the ball tailed away from the center fielder. If I'm center fielder, I'm playing at that side. Because if it's hit
With
here,
the wind
it's gonna,
carrying,
yes, it's going to tail that way, right to that light pole. Ball hit to the shortstop. Kind of takes his time with it. He's out at first. Caleb McLaughlin grounds out to the shortstop. You're watching Game Night in the Region on Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With offices in Munster and Cedar Lake, Ethos Dental Group offers a full scope of general and cosmetic dentistry with expertise ranging from porcelain veneers to dental implants, crowns, and bridges. At Ethos Dental Group, you're assured that Dr. Mark Stojkovic and his associates, Dr. Emily Hansen and Dr. Brian Douts, utilize the latest in technology. Check out ethosdentalgroup.com or call 219-595-3432 to schedule an appointment. Ethos Dental Group, dental care you can believe in.
Flip the switch, a light turns on. Press the button, machines and instruments come to life. Touch the screen, communicate with the world. Simple tasks, guaranteed results, every second of every day. That's the power of power. And that's the power brought to you by the Nika Contractors and Electrical Workers of Local 531.
Welcome back here to Game Night in the Region, Region Sports Network. We have the Bearcats leading after 2 complete innings, 13-3. Seen a little bit of everything here, Zach.
Yeah. Lots.
We had some hard-hit balls. We have some nice fielding. We have had some not-so-nice fielding.
And then you have the wind.
And then you have the wind. Got to control
Obviously
the.
It's cold too, so that's
in the cold and broken
never
bats.
the best. Yep. Everything's a first here in this new field.
You know it. I think they said they're celebrating tomorrow night with the official opening night.
Yeah. You know, this was supposed to be played on the other field.
Leading off for Whiting, number 23, Julian Jernigan, freshman right fielder. He's had a rough day out there in right field, Zach.
You know, all outfield positions are pretty tough right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm overplaying the wind. You know what I mean? I am shifting to the left of their left, which would be Gates. Kind of spikes one there for 1-0 count. Jernigan was hit by a pitch last time up and scored a run for the Oilers. Again, a freshman. You know, these at-bats, these games will only help him grow down the road.
Curve there.
Yeah. Gates is throwing a lot of off-speed. I like that from a lefty. Like we talked about with the wind. You could really make the ball dance around in these conditions. Fastball inside corner, nice pitch there. Using all the plate, too. Jernigan's down 1-2. Oh, another one off his hands. Slow roller, third baseman.
Good speed.
Ball gets away. You better get back on the base. He turned to his left.
He jumped a little bit. Not sure if he got hurt or not. He's grabbing his legs now, but
it's chilly. You got to stay loose. What do you think? Hit or error on that?
I'm going to give it a hit. Yeah, he's
base hit.
Good speed there.
Would have been bang bang. And he stayed at first. Now up. Number 5, Kaysen Dunn. He's our starting pitcher for Whiting. Ball hit to right field. Ball's right fielder coming in, making the play. Didn't have enough air into that to allow the wind to be a problem, did he? One out.
All he had to do was just move forward.
Yeah.
The ball's right there. I think if the ball's hit like way in the air, that's when things start to get in trouble.
Now up for Whiting, late Luke Maley, number 2. Last time he struck out. Lefties are always just a little bit different, right? Like a CC Sabathia had a little sideways.
Yeah.
It's a little quirky. Ball hit to the third baseman to his left. Bobbles it. Stays with it and gets the out at first. So Maley grounds out to the third baseman to bring up the DH. Number 24, Carlos Jimenez. He grounded out to the pitcher last time up.
Could have had a chance for 2 there if he didn't bobble it, but
Yeah. It was a good job staying with it.
but a good throw to first.
He kind of threw it flat-footed, too.
Yeah.
Gets him swinging at that slow and low curveball to get ahead 0-1. 2 outs for the Oilers here. Ball low, gets away from the catcher right through the wickets. Pimentel advances to third. No, sorry, Jernigan advances to third. Pass ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fouled at the plate here. 1-1 count for Jimenez. I thought Gates has been doing a really good job working quick, limiting walks, pitching with a lead. Ball to the right side. Foul ball to the right side. In the Whiting bullpen. You know, I can't get over how nice this facility is. Softball over here to our left.
I think they're playing as well.
Yeah. Behind us. Yep. Curveball outside, strike 3 called. As we go on to the bottom of the third with Wheeler up, still 13-3. You're watching Game Night in the Region on Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Hi, this is Tim down at Tire Pros and Auto Superstore, 5200 Cleveland in Maryville. 219-887-3333 is our phone number. We've been serving the region and building relationships with our valued customers for the past 23 years. We have a wide variety of services, quality tires with the best warranty in the nation, and some of the most skilled mechanics I've ever worked with. Let us exceed your expectations. We're setting a new standard. Come on down, ask for Mike or Tim. We'll take excellent care of you. Thank you.
Welcome back here in Game Night in the Region on Region Sports Network. Doug Nelson along with Zach Zanelli. Staying warm in here. Could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
You look out in the stands, a lot of bundled up parents. A lot of blankets.
You never know which weather you're going to get. 2 days ago it was in upper 70s.
Yeah.
Yesterday was nice, then it got a little windy.
Yeah.
Today, high of 60, and then it rained, and now it's cold.
Yeah, if you don't like it, just wait a minute. It'll change, right? Is that what they say? Coming up for the Bearcats is 5-6-7 in the order, leading off with number 11, Christian Kutka. He has an RBI and a run scored. De La Cerda's done a good job settled down here for the Oilers, but he's got a little movement on the ball. That kind of cuts into the left-handed batter. Have you been to the Whiting high school field?
I have not.
By BP, beautiful.
Really?
Beautiful. I think they built it for him. Really nice strike on the inside half to go 0-2, but that's a nice field as well. I know the IHSBCA had their North-South All-Star game there with Brian Jennings on the board, and really helped to get that job or get it up here and have the All-Star game up in the region. So that's a big deal.
Yeah.
But we were there watching, and good baseball. Foul ball left side, still 1-2 count. A lot of nice fields up here in the region, right? High school baseball field.
Crown Points is nice.
Crown
Lake
Point.
Central's is nice.
Just inside there to even the count at 2-2.
I think Valparaiso's got a nice field there too.
Valpo's got it's multi-purpose, right? They have where they have this portable fence where they can use it for other stuff, which I think that's a great idea, and that's a great way to convince people to. De La Cerda takes something off there to get the strikeout on Kutka. One out here for the Oilers to bring up number 14, Fred Gates. He has walked and been hit by a pitch. Number 13, sorry. But when you're trying to convince people to help pay for this thing, you have to try to please as many children as you can. And by soccer, football, anybody can use it. And they have that portable fence where you couldn't take it down, and it's a big field. You know, so a lot of different groups can use it. Band, marching band, you know. De La Cerda gets ahead on count. Catcher comes out to talk. Sometimes that happens. Did the umpire take one off the shoulder there?
He might have.
I think he took a shot there. So catcher does a nice job of giving the umpire a second.
Yeah, the umpire just gave a thumbs up. So.
Yep, I'm good. So his partner's checking in on him. To be a spring sport official or umpire for softball or baseball is maybe the worst. The worst season. Get some long games in cold conditions. Strike 2, 0-2 on the batter. De La Cerda, like I said, he's really settled down, doing a nice job. The ball's moving a lot. Ground ball, third baseman. Makes a step and throw. Good scoop by the first baseman for the second out of the inning. Ground ball outs are easier than fly ball outs today, huh? 2 outs up for Blake Lava. Blake has walked and scored and also hit a ball to left field. It's got on base by an error. A wind-blown error. 2 outs here for the Oilers. He's got a little cutter, a little two-seam or something. It really tails away from these right-handed batters. 0-1 count on Laba. Foul ball left side. Look at the hustle by Coach. I mean, I would have pulled like 7 muscles right there. 0-2 count. Good little 0-2 pitch there by De La Cerda. Curveball in the dirt. 1-2. Still ahead. Fastball. De La Cerda gets a 3-up, 3-down inning here for the Oilers. Score remains 13-3. Wheeler over Whiting after 3. You're watching Game Night in the Region on Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back here to Game Night in the Region on Region Sports Network. with the Bearcats leading 13-3, heading into the top of the fourth. Gates is coming. Both pitchers have kind of settled down a little bit. Gates has come in. Came in from Machichi, who started the game. We hope he's okay. It was kind of abrupt.
We're not sure what happened to him.
Yeah.
He got subbed in for batting too, so.
Yeah, he's out of the game. So, again, we hope he's okay, but could have been a pitch count thing. You never know, but don't want to see anybody get hurt. I see a lot of hoods up. The temperature's dropping, Zach.
Yeah, you said the wind chill is in the upper 30s and the temperature was mid-40s.
Yeah, I think we're dropping. And I see a little moisture on the way. Is that new moisture? Is that... So if you're Whiting, just punch away. You know, chip away at this and get back in the ballgame. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Put the ball in play. And
some of these guys are going to be seeing Gates for a second time now.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've studied what he's throwing.
I said Gates has got some movement. He's a good little quirky lefty. Up for the Oilers, leading off is number 1, Alex Rodriguez. He is flown out to the first baseman last time up. Nice little off-speed strike one there for Gates. I like those, like I said, those crafty lefties that go slow, slower, and slowest, right? Just moving the ball. Get that batter out in their front foot.
It's like throwing the Ephus pitch.
Yeah. Missed that one up and away. Back to the backstop. 1-1 count. Gates is a brave man with no sleeves, by the way. Nothing covering the elbow. I had to have sleeves on back in the day. It was before Under Armour days. It was just a long sleeve.
I would probably have 3 layers on.
Yeah. 2-1 count here on A-Rod. Little slow pitch. A little slow curveball on that back foot curveball there. 2-2 count, even up the count. Nice pitch there by Gates. There's like a beach ball coming in. You know, it's like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
There it is again.
Yeah.
Called strike 3 on A-Rod. To bring up number 22, Diego Torres. Grounded out to the pitcher last time, and it was unassisted. Just tagged like we talked about. Oh, I got a foul ball. There you go. Gates getting ahead. Great job there by Jack Gates. Strike 1. Best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. Get ahead. Pitch with a lead.
There it is again.
Working all sides of the plate. 0-2 count. Throw that pitch again and bounce it in. You know what I'm saying? Trust your catcher.
Get him
off front. Yeah,
yep.
Chase a little bit. There it is.
Yep.
Again, just slower and slowest. He struck out 3 guys in a row here, Zach. To bring up our now pitcher, Angelos De La Cerda. He walked last time up, but he's got 3 called strikeouts, back to back to back.
Yeah, the curve's working today for him.
With this wind, I'm telling you. Starts out with a fastball. Just a matter of when he's going to throw his curveball. Seems like he throws it at different speeds. That's nice. That stayed outside. 1-1 count here on De La Cerda. Top of the fourth here. We're down. Whiting is down 13-3. A little low. Good effort by the catcher to bring that up a little bit. 2-1 count here on De La Cerda.
Maybe it would have been called if he
would have caught it cleanly. Yeah, you're probably right. There it is. Dropping it on the plate. 2-2 count. Little backdoor curveball. Started out in the left-hand batter's box. Pull it back in. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Twos are wild here. Zach. Oh.
Got the inside corner there.
Fourth called, third strike in a row here for Gates, mowing him down. At the end of 3.5, we are Wheeler 13, Whiting 3. You're watching Game Night in the Region and the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Quintel Incorporated is a family-owned and operated company located in Northwest Indiana that specializes in the reconditioning, repair, and remanufacturing of heat exchangers. Since 1994, Quintel has been handling jobs of all sizes throughout the country. Equipped with the most modern technology and advanced tools, Quintel provides top-notch service. When you trust Quintel for all your needs, you'll get peace of mind and a finished job that exceeds your expectations. For more info about Quintel and the services they provide, visit quintel-inc.com.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back. You're watching Game Night in the Region, Region Sports Network. We have the Bearcats up 13-3, bottom of the fourth inning. Be sure to stay connected with all things Region Sports by supporting and following us on social media. We're always active on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, and online at regionsports.com. Celebrating over 25 years, we're proud to still be the only game in town. Ooh. Threw that one off the backstop. Just keep the hitters on their toes, you know. What was that? Was that Bull Durham when he hit the mascot? Coming up later in the game, we'll be giving away some awards. Our Crowell Company Superhero of the Game, Lantern Man Superhero of the Game coming up. We have a couple nominees for that, right? Batting for the Bearcats, number 8. Noah Uzelik has a single and grounded to the first baseman. A little low, 1-1 count.
Good off speed there.
1 and 2. Like I said, De La Cerda is rolling. He came in with a high ERA. He's kind of lower that today. Foul ball off the plate. That's got to hurt a little bit today. Walk that off. That's going to hurt. You one of them shin guards. Are you one of those guys that has a elbow guard, shin guard, every guard?
I never wore any of those.
I didn't do that. We were lucky to have batting gloves.
I feel like it would probably affect my swing or affect my throws.
Strike 3. Swinging. Looks like something was off speed there. Strikeout there for De La Cerda to bring it back to the top of the order. Keegan Keel. Keegan Keel has been walked, hit by pitch, and grounded to the first baseman. This was like a sub. Number 28. Oh, ground ball right side, finds the hole. Base hit. Bring up number 20, Jack Gates. Man on first, 1 out. I don't know who that is. Who is it? Matt Seraphin. He was fast. Pickoff move to first by De La Cerda. Matt Serafin is our leadoff man who batted for Keegan Keel in the leadoff spot. Ball low. Gets away from the catcher. Serafin advances to second. One count here in the bottom of the fourth. 13-3 Wheeler over Whiting. Ball low. Serafin advances to third on another pass ball. Sometimes these catchers, they try to pick everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just got to drop to your knees and use your chest guard and just block it. Keep the ball in front of you. Even there. Another one low, 3-1 count.
Yeah, a lot of pitchers not reaching the plate.
Yeah. But you just got to, especially the guy on third, you can't try to pick everything. Three-one count here for De La Cerda. Jack Gates, the pitcher for Bearcats, takes one low. Ball forward. First and third here, one out for the Bearcats. Now up. Number 10, Nick Bravo. Nick hit an inside the park home run to right center last inning. All the way to the fence, just rolled forever. De La Cerda starts 1-0. Jack Gates steals second. I don't think you get – what do they call that? Indecision? Catcher's indecision? Like, that means you don't get a stolen base on that officially, I don't think.
That was called like defensive indifference.
There you go. Defensive
indifference.
Indifference. It's Friday, man. That's a really big word for Friday.
Indifference.
2-0 count here for Bravo. You know, it's hard when the team gets up like this and you can't waste at bats. You want to stay hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bravo still wants to take good cuts. He's having a good day. You can't get mentally lazy. Ball gets past the catcher again. And Serafin scores a run for the Bearcats, and Gates advances to third. Yeah, De La Cerda is going to make an adjustment. It's funny how you can lose it like this, right? You just lose whatever you had going the last couple innings, you just lose it. 3-0 count. Could be just my arm's getting tired. That's why I'm short with everything. Yeah, low again. Ball 4 for Bravo. He advances on a walk. Up for the Bearcats, number 18, David Linlow, as we have a visit to the pitcher's mound.
See if this will be a change or not.
I would think so. I think De La Cerda did a good job, but he's going to...
Still waiting to see if...
It's a long walk.
He has yet to take the baseball.
Yeah, and they might just be talking first and third coverage. You never know. Continue to work on it. Looks like they're giving De La Cerda a little pep talk there. Like, you can do this kind of thing. Yeah, they're going to leave him in. That's what I think. Good. He just needs a ground ball and get out of this inning, right? But I think, again, Pimentel behind the plate needs to do a better job of blocking the ball. He's trying to glove everything, and they're not holding the guy on first. Ground ball left side, down the line, fair ball. One scores. Linlow singles to left field. He's having a day. That's his third hit of the day. Gates scores. Number 15 is in. That is Cash Michechi. Cash. Pretty clutch name.
Mm-hmm.
You better be good, you know. If you have a name like Cash, you got to be pretty good. You're gonna catch it later on. 1 out for Cash Michechi. Oh, right side, fights it off. Ground ball to first. Put out by the
Good
first
way to get
baseman.
the second out. Now you just need one more.
There you go. That mound visit worked out there, right? Ground ball, third baseman unassisted to bring up Christian Kutka. 2 outs here for the Bearcats. Fly ball to shortstop. See if he can camp underneath it. No, he does not. He drops the ball. Got to play at third. He's out there, but the run does score. To make the score 15-3 here after 4. You're watching Game Night in the Region on Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
With 40 years of experience serving Indiana, Illinois, and Tennessee, Ennigenberg Exteriors has only had one goal in mind: to achieve excellent customer service. From commercial and residential roofing to siding, window, and door replacement, Ennigenberg Exteriors delivers 110% customer satisfaction from the first hello to the final walkthrough. Visit Ennigenberg.com for more information or give them a call at 219-365-2837. Ennigenberg Exteriors. Restoring hope, one project at a time.
Welcome back here to Region Game Night on the Region Sports Network. The Bearcats are up 16-3, top of the 5th inning. Yeah, if they don't get the 4 runs, then we'll have a game, right?
Yep.
That would be a 5-inning or 4.5 inning game. Bigham on the year for the Bearcats. This is like his first outing of the season. Hang on. Nope. He's had 1 appearance. So it's his 2nd appearance of the year. Good time to get some reps. Leading off for Whiting to try to continue this game beyond the 5th inning. Number 9, Noah Cruz, the 9 batter. Flew out to the first baseman last time up. Fastball a little down there for Bigham. 16-3. Wheeler's got 9 hits. 2 Whiting's 2. Ball 2 here for Bigham. Yeah, this is a good experience for him because, like you said, he might have never pitched on the turf before, right? Get some reps.
I know I asked you before, how different is it for the pitchers?
3-0 count. I think it is different, you know.
See, we talked about the shoes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if this is new to you, then it's most certainly different. Ball 4 kind of yanked the glove side fastball. Draws a walk for Cruz to bring it back to the top of the batting order. Number 10, Elias Pimentel. He has walked and grounded to the second baseman. Nobody out. If you're Bigham, you just want to throw strikes. Gates did a very good job of that today. Pitching with a lead. Ball up. 1-0 for Pimentel. Nobody out here for the Oilers, top of the 5th. The Oilers are chasing 13. Ball 2. Fastball up. 5 balls in a row. Two and 0 count. You give him the take sign? You let him swing away?
I'm going to swing away.
Yeah, I'm down 13. I'm hacking. Hit and run. Ball to the shortstop. It's going to be a tough play. Out at first. Nice play. Bang, bang. Advance the runner to second. Now up will be number 23, Julian Jernigan. Hit by pitch and also has a single. Nope, there's 8. We're having a new batter here, Zach.
Number 8.
Reagan Klapek, Jr. Nice stop there by the catcher, yeah. Klapek, like we said, is a junior lefty. 1-0 count, 1 out. Get some swings here. Chokes up on the bat a little bit. Okay. Stepping in the bucket a little bit. 1-1 count. Cruz on second base. Looking to get on the scoreboard here. 1-2 count for Klapek. He's going to steal third. Nice block there. Two count here on Klapek. Oh, we threw a little curveball, stayed out. Real quick station ID, you're watching Region Sports Network coverage of high school baseball on the internet on Facebook.com, Region Sports, YouTube.com, /Region Sports, and RegionSports.com. Foul ball left side here. He's Klapek hanging on. Like you said with that broken bat, there had to be some bees in the hands on that one.
Yeah.
That hurts. Choking up on the bat. Man on third, 1 out. Strike 3 here to Klapek. Goes down swinging. Bigham gets his first strikeout of the game. Last chance here for the Oilers is number 5, Kason Dunn, Jr. He has a triple with 2 RBIs and a fly out to right field. Ball to the backstop. And Whiting gets their 4th run of the game. Ball 1.
This is the last chance for Whiting.
Mm-hmm. Last chance. Need 3 more.
3 more to keep things going.
Yep, to play another half inning. 2-0 count on Dunn. Dunn came in batting .353, junior. Starting pitcher, kind of a rough luck pitcher today. Bad luck pitcher. 3-0 count. I think Whiting, they have 5 errors in the first inning.
Yeah.
They've kind of cleaned that up a little bit, but ground ball to the first baseman. That'll do it. Final score for the Bearcats 16 and for the Whiting Oilers 4. Wheeler picks up their conference win. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with awards. You're watching Game 9 in the Region on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Our hero, Lantern Man, faces off against a nefarious insurance swindler.
I'll trick them into a contract and just keep raising the rates.
Luckily, they can make a call to Crow Company's Lantern Man. He's always ready to protect families from the insurance swindler.
I can easily defeat your overpriced policies. Fair prices always prevail when you call me, the Crow Company's Lantern Man.
Crow Companies, insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
You're watching Game 9 of the Region and Region Sports Network. We come back for the post-game awards. Wheeler 16, Whiting 4. Again, a game where the elements did play effect in the game, Zach. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Lots of wind. Obviously, it's not going to be in your favor for the defense, but yeah.
Yeah, it was a tough game, conditions-wise. It's time to name the Crow Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crow Companies have offices open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. What do you think, Zach?
We're going to go with Nick Bravo. Obviously, you saw that inside the park home run he had. He also had a single and a walk, you said, 4 runs scored.
Yep.
And I think that is just enough to give him that award.
Yeah, good day out of the 3-hole for Wheeler. Big kid and nice conference game for him. Now we're going to move on to the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. It's time to name the Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by the Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. What do you think, Zach?
We went with Jack Gates. Obviously, he came in for, we don't know what happened to Michichi. We hope he's okay. But he came in and he was just lights out, especially with those off speeds. And he said we struck out 4 in a row with that curveball looking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he was spot on today.
He was, and that's, again, eating innings, kept the pitch count down, so good job to Gates. It's time to name the Ironworkers 395 Play of the Game, presented by Ironworkers Local 395. To find out how you can become a union ironworker, visit ironworkers395.com. What do you think, Zach?
We went with Nick Bravo's Inside the Parker, the first one in this field. So, yeah, we thought it was going to be a low bloop single, but it just carried on and just enough to get to the wall. And, he had some wheels going and he scored on it.
Yeah, it was good. And, again, we talked about how this turf, it speeds up the game.
Yeah.
And the ball is going to carry it and advance farther to that fence. So we were debating on the distance of the fence, 370, 380, whatever, but that right field corner or that right field gap, you can get at least a triple on that pretty easily. You're watching Game 9 in the Region. We'd like to thank everybody for hanging with us here tonight. Like I said, hope you had some chili or some soup, some crackers, and stayed warm. We would like to thank our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, operations manager, Rich Castillo, coordinating producer, Zach Miller, sports director, Mike Dewan, our broadcasting, myself, and Zach Zanelli, Zach Miller, and Martin Murillo Jr. on the camera. He earned his money with the temperature and wind here tonight. So good job to Martin. We'd like to thank the coaches from Whiting and Wheeler, Jacob Hunt and Daniel Stewart, our athletic directors, Doug Smith from Whiting and Riley Kruk from Wheeler, and you, the viewers from Facebook, Region Sports Nation, YouTube, Region Sports Network, and RegionSports.com. Again, final score, Wheeler 16, and
Yes.
the Whiting Oilers 4. They again move on, and again kudos to Wheeler for this beautiful field. Again, thanks again for watching, and thanks for all of our sponsors. You're watching Game Night in the Region on Region Sports Network, the only game in town.